Hillary has been legitimately accused of trashing the women who've made allegations against her husband. Her husband's not on the ballot, but for a woman, Hillary, to say that women, when they make sexual abuse allegations, should be believed, for her to, in my opinion, hire the private detectives and lawyers to dig up dirt on Paula Jones and Monica Lewinsky, a woman who purports to say, vote for me because I'm a woman, I'm a feminist, I put all these cracks in the glass ceiling, and when women have made allegations against her husband. Now, Hillary is demonstrating on the campaign trail. I shouldn't say campaign trail. She's not running again, or she says she's not going to run again. She's got an alternative nostril breathing technique that she used during the campaign because of the stress.
It seems like you've been doing a lot of yoga.
Yes, I have. And alternate nostril breathing.
Well, I wanted to ask you.
Have you tried that?
Page 27 in your book, you talk about alternate nostril breathing.
Yes.
What is that? And dare you give me a demonstration of that?
Well, I would highly recommend it.
Okay.
You know, I mean, you're supposed to shut your eyes. I don't want to shut my eyes on national television. But, you know, you do hold, and you breathe through one, and you hold it, and then you exhale through the other, and you keep going. I can only say, based on my personal experience, that if you're sitting cross-legged on the yoga mat, and you're doing it, and you're really trying to inhale and hold it, and then have a long exhale, it is very relaxing. So I don't know if you can do it in the middle of hurricane coverage, but maybe some other moments you can try it. I found it quite helpful.
We come back, we're going to talk about Susan Rice. Susan Rice, remember she denied that she was engaged in any unmasking? Well, now she's admitted that she unmasked. Yeah. Hillary says that James Comey was under pressure from Rudy Giuliani to shiv her. To what? To shiv her. I'm just saying what Hillary said. Comey was under pressure from Rudy Giuliani to shiv her. I'm sure she will explain when we come back. 888-971-SAGE. Sean Spicer on Jimmy Kimmel. Did you talk Trump out of his crowd-sized defense? Crowd-sized defense? I'm Larry Elder. Don't leave town. This business about Hillary suggesting that Comey was under pressure from Giuliani to shiv her?
And on October 27th, I'd be your president.
You said about Jim Comey that he shivved you.
Yes.
Which is a very, that's a strong word.
It is a strong word.
And it
shiv?
Also implies that this was a personal...
Sounds like a racial slur, doesn't it?
Or that he was trying to get you.
He's never been clear about his motivation and what...
Under pressure from Comey, from Giuliani to shiv her. Isn't that kind of an expression that maybe the mob uses? Is that like a slur against Rudy Giuliani as an Italian American? Why would she use the term shiv? Giuliani and shiv? Would she have said an Amish person was trying to shiv somebody? I think that's a slur.
That's a strong word.
It is a strong word.
And it also implies that this was... You said about Jim Comey that he shivved you.
Yes.
Which is a very... that's a strong word.
It is. Shiv under pressure from Rudy Giuliani, who happened to be an Italian American. Is that some sort of slur?
It's a strong word.
And it also implies that this was a personal, or that he was trying to get you.
He's never been clear about his motivation, and what bothered me the most as the time went on after the election is, and we learned more about the open FBI investigation into the Trump campaign and their connections with Russia. That had been going on for quite some time. The American people didn't know about it. He was specifically asked, why didn't you tell the American people about that investigation? And he said, well, because it was too close to an election. So ask yourself, a closed investigation that ended the prior July.
All I know is that, but for Comey saying that Hillary had no intent, she should have been indicted.
An ongoing investigation into the Trump campaign and Russia, one deserves to be blown out of all proportion, nothing to be found one more time. And the American people don't have the information that there's a legitimate investigation going on about Trump and Russia before they vote.
Do you think it is personal?
I have no idea. I can't sit here and tell you. I know that there had to be some pressure on him because Rudy Giuliani announced 2 days before that letter came out that something big was coming in 2 days. And people have speculated, was he under pressure from Giuliani and others within the FBI or the broader law enforcement community? I don't speculate on it. I just talk about how really hard to understand it was and the impact that it had.
Larry Elder is with us, Salem nationally syndicated host. What do you make of this? A lot of people are saying that it's worse than Watergate. What says Larry Elder?
Well, nobody died in Watergate, Stuart. Watergate was about the break-in of the DNC headquarters, and Richard Nixon did not order it. He did, however, ask people to lie about it. And in the case of Hillary's WikiLeaks thing, in the case of Hillary's email server matter, 4 people died in Benghazi. That's how we found out about the private server. And Lord knows how many people have had their lives jeopardized by bad guys getting their hands on email. James Comey said there's no evidence that her server was hacked. However, he did say there was ample evidence that the email of people to whom she sent email was hacked. So very likely our adversaries got sources, methods, practices, and lives might very well be imperiled. So by that level, it's worse than Watergate. On the other hand, she's not the President of the United States. She might have been had it not been for this revelation. So it's hard to compare the two scandals, but both of them are very, very, very serious.
Now, CNN has parted ways with Donna Brazile after these email leaks showed that she had given Hillary questions before a couple of the debates. Before we get to that, I just want to roll tape on what Donna Brazile said to Megyn Kelly. I mean, it was a complete contradiction about these questions in advance. Roll tape.
You were accused of receiving a debate question before a CNN town hall. How did you get that question, Donna?
Well, Kelly, since I play straight up, and I'll play straight up with you, I did not receive any questions from CNN.
Where did you get it? I'm getting it from Podesta's email.
Well, Podesta's emails were stolen. You're so interested in talking about stolen
material. So you deny it?
You're like a thief that want to bring into the night the things that you found that was in the gutter.
Well, it didn't quite work out that way. She did give the questions, and she was wrong to say that. By the way, left-hand side of your screen, Mike Pence. He's talking about Obamacare. He's in Pennsylvania, warming up the crowd for Donald Trump. In Pennsylvania, as of today, premiums for Obamacare go up 53%. They've got an issue, and they're talking about it. Back to this CNN thing, Larry. I'm appalled at CNN. Where is the investigation of who leaked these questions to Donna Brazile? But more importantly, why aren't we focusing on Hillary Clinton? She's the one who got advance word of these questions and never said a word to anybody. She's the one who cheated here.
Absolutely. That was one of the most bizarre interviews, the one that Donna Brazile had with Megyn Kelly, I've ever seen. She said, I don't play dodgeball, I play basketball. It was convoluted, it was bizarre. But you're absolutely right. The question is, did Hillary know she got this question in advance? And clearly when she heard the question, and it was verbatim the one that she had heads up on, she had to know the fix was in. Poor Bernie Sanders, it was worse than he thought. My goodness, and it's not just this one question. Apparently, Hillary got more than one question. And you're right. Where is the investigation on the part of CNN? Why aren't they trying to find out exactly what happened? They have fired Donna Brazile, but my goodness, it also raises questions about the debate moderator, Roland Martin, the one who asked the verbatim question that, according to the email from Donna Brazile, was exactly the question that she apparently gave him.
You know, about, 6, 8 months ago when you were on the show, I kept asking you, is it possible that within our lifetimes, California, where you're located, will vote for a Republican in a presidential election? You laughed at me then, you're laughing at me now, and I do understand that, but Trump has come a long way. He is surging in the polls. Is there a shot that he'll lose by only 15 points in California?
Well, this is California. This is Chinatown. This is California. There isn't a single Republican who holds statewide office anywhere in California. Not governor, not lieutenant governor, not controller, not secretary of state. Not one statewide office is there a Republican office holder. Donald Trump is not going to carry California.
Okay, and you're still smiling about it. I don't blame you, Larry. I got it totally wrong. Larry Elder, everybody.